In this video, we introduce to you the latest updates on the gravity control demo model. We focused our efforts on visualization enhancements and on the presentation of yet another way of entering search criteria, the search bar. On one hand, in the visualization section, we introduced a distinct color code in the search bar, the grouping points, the relations between them, and their frames on mouseover. The search bar, on the other hand, enables the user to search via typing in criteria rather than extracting it from an object or selecting it from a predefined list of criteria. The minor changes are the repositioning of the control panel, the number of elements in a grouping point, the object's attributes menu, and object's positioning. As you can see, a lot has been going on since our last video. I will start by showing you the search bar, which is maybe the most interesting update. So we're just going to go ahead and enter two search criterion. I will enter, for example, Samsung and Apple. As you can understand, they are very current. We press the go button, and there is this pop-up screen in the middle which shows you all the feeds that contain objects with attribute Samsung or Apple. So in total we have 163 objects. We can load them all, or we can choose which feeds we want to load objects from. I will just go ahead and click on load all because I want all the objects available. As you can see, they're loading on the screen, and this time we have fixed positioning for the grouping points, so we save time from rearranging them on the screen. Now, the other new thing is the number of objects in a grouping point. You can see there are 15 objects in a grouping point Samsung in this container, 44 in Samsung and Apple in the equilibrium point, and 104 in the Apple container. Now, as you might already have noticed, we do have enhanced visualization with a color code. We have the main criteria Samsung and Apple in two different colors, that's dark green and purple. And also, while hovering the mouse over the container, you can see the criterion in the search bar goes purple with a purple background, and the relation between the container to the equilibrium point also goes bold and purple, and there is a frame here as well on the number of the objects in the container. Now this way you can easily see the relation, the correspondence between the criterion in the search bar and the criterion in the selected, the container you mouse over it on. Now, another new thing is the object attributes. You can see if you click on an object in a container, you can see its attributes here. You don't even need to take it out of the container. You can do this. Just select pattern, for instance. There is a new grouping point formed already. We do the sorting by clicking on the G button from the container. And there it is. We have new gravity systems, new gravity points. We rearrange them as usual. And you can see the number of elements here on the left side. And you can see that the grouping points have different colors. Pattern is orange now, and when I hover the mouse over the container, the criteria in the search bar has the orange background that corresponds to the relations to the equilibrium points and to the container title and the grouping point colors. That's very, very helpful because you can easily see where the relations are to the equilibrium points. We can see that there is pattern in those 3 points, which now the equilibrium points are with black color, and that's another helpful thing because we know as soon as we look at the screen, the work plane, we see that this is a grouping point, equilibrium point, this is an equilibrium point, and all these are equilibrium points, which means they have been formed from the matching criteria of two criteria at least. Now there are other changes that we have done. For example, we have moved the control panel, the buttons we can do actions and change settings with here on top right of the screen. Now it's big enough so that you can have a better way of working with the demo model. We have the event horizon, timeline, arrange, report, load session, save session. We have the sums, the scalar operations available, clear containers, release, labels, clear lines, background, dynamic grouping. I'm going to explain all those in a different video because it will otherwise be overwhelming. Now we have shown enough for this video. Well, thank you for watching, and for the latest updates please visit our website.